Hey, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Speener here today, and we're going to do a very special what if that I've been thinking about a lot recently. I know you guys have come to love me for my videos, such as what if Naruto ate soup for dinner instead of ramen, and what if Boruto actually liked girls. But today we're going to go over a very interesting what if, being what if Konoha got hit with COVID. Now, this is going to be a very special what if to me because I do have COVID right now, and I'd like to think about what ninja in Konoha would actually survive COVID, and how would Konoha react to COVID. Now, seeing as Shikamaru is a weirdo, he actually would not tell the village about COVID for the longest time. When they noticed that COVID was popping up, he would act like they were isolated incidents and that it wasn't coming out in any way, shape, or form. But he would collaborate with Orochimaru to try and find some kind of cure, right? So, because he would be working with Orochimaru would be like, man, is this thing a bioweapon? And Shikamaru would agree. He would believe that Orochimaru started a bioweapon and that Sasori would have been the person who gave him the poison for it. Now, this wouldn't be true, but because Shikamaru reads QAnon forums, he would still believe it to be true even after it's not. Now, whenever Naruto finds out about the existence of COVID, he would tell everyone to stay home as a precaution. He wouldn't actually know how it's infecting anyone, but he would just think that this is the best course of action. And he would tell them that they should stay home, just like an initial lockdown, until they can learn more about the disease. Now, the thing is, Naruto would have COVID, but wouldn't know he has it, because it's actually Kurama that's carrying it inside of his body. So, Naruto would immediately die from COVID, because, as we know, Naruto has really bad lungs. Now, we learned this very early on in the series, whenever Anko blew smoke into Naruto's face and he coughed up from it. Naruto has something called bitch boy lung disease, right? And so COVID would affect him really harshly. So Naruto would die from COVID, and Shikamaru would actually try and cover it up. That's the craziest thing about this what if. I've been thinking about this time and time again, and Shikamaru would not tell anyone that Naruto had COVID, and Naruto died from COVID. Due to Shikamaru's strong lungs, he would contract COVID but survive from it. This would be around the time that we actually find out that there is a vaccine for COVID. Now, the thing about this vaccine is, because Shikamaru was a QAnon fucking loser, he wouldn't understand that vaccines are effective in fighting COVID, and he wouldn't trust any vaccine made by Orochimaru. So, Orochimaru's vaccine would be the first vaccine on the market and would probably be sold underground to people that are looking to save themselves from COVID, but not many people would know about it and be scared to use it because Shikamaru would say that the vaccine is poison, just like QAnon losers in real life. So, next, we would have this idea that Sakura starts working on her own vaccine, right? Due to Sakura's immense medical knowledge and being a well-rounded ninja, she would be able to get a vaccine very quickly. She would be able to make a vaccine quite quickly, but she would feel it needs to go through extensive trials because of the fact that Shikamaru said that vaccines are poison. Now, eventually word would leak out that Naruto got COVID because Boruto would start telling his friends about it. But what even he doesn't know is that Naruto's already died of COVID. So by the time Sakura's vaccine takes place, Konohamaru would be tasked with substituting or transformation jutsuing into Naruto so he can publicly get the first COVID vaccine on television so that people start trusting it. Now, I believe that the Hidden Leaf Village would relatively quickly learn to get the vaccine, but there would not be a mandate stating that you have to get the vaccine. So many people from Danzo's old route would not get the vaccine because they would think it's brainwashing and poisonous, similar to Shikamaru. So, due to this, Shikamaru would start using ivermectin in order to cure his COVID. Now, if you don't know about ivermectin, it's horse dewormer. Things that really stupid people have been using to treat COVID. Like fucking idiots. Now, Shikamaru would actually die from the incontinence due to ivermectin, but again, nobody would know until Sakura makes it public, and Temari says that she is so sad that he died not from COVID, but from pneumonia, right? She would not allow the fact that he actually died from COVID and ivermectin to get out, because she's a QAnon loser. And so she wouldn't understand the intensity of telling the truth to people. Now, soon as this happens, Sakura would become the Surgeon General, right? Sakura would be put in charge of all facilities within Konoha. She would be the interim Hokage after Shikamaru's Shadow Hokage reign had ended. Now, she would then turn the nation into a state where everyone is forced to get the vaccine and forced to wear masks whenever they go outside. Many people would try and rebel against this, and Sakura would beat their fucking face in, like the government should have in real life for stupid people who decided not to get vaccinated or wear a mask in public places. Thank you so much for coming to part 1 of What If the Leaf Village Got COVID. I hope to see you guys next time, and I hope you pay attention to what I told you here and don't just decide to be a fucking idiot in real life. Get vaccinated. I have COVID right now. This shit fucking sucks. Please get vaccinated. Wear a goddamn mask. I hate my life. See you next time. Like and subscribe.